How's it going? It's Monday. Nobody likes fucking Mondays. Um, this is gonna be an about me video. Yeah, definitely an about me video. Um, in reference to my writing. Um, Today Wattpad announced that the Waddies 2019 had ended and I didn't win. Oh well. Guess I'll try again next year. I don't know, it kind of baffled me because like because I'm the type, if you have Wattpad and you're on there and you're the type that checks, to see your views and all that shit, yeah, you know how that is. I do the same shit. I try not to. I really, really try not to, but it always gets the better of me. And like from when the Waddies entries closed till now, the numbers on the ones that I entered didn't even move. So they didn't even read them. Oh well. But I guess when you get like millions of entries, you gotta weed out the ones that are the best. So I was hoping for at least some, views at least, or, some kind of feedback. But I don't know. It sucks. Like, I used to have good luck in contests ages ago. Like when I was on AP, aka All Poetry, if you're not familiar with that site. Um, I used to be on, I'm still on there. I just don't really post as much. I post entries for Redemption of the Phoenix, and that's about it. Um, yeah, I used to have good luck with them contests. I really did. I posted on, there's a an entry on Wattpad called Trophies. The trophy list, I think that's what it's called. I don't remember. It's trophies. But it's stuff that I've won, gold, silver, bronze, honorable mentions. Um, and it always varied every time. I would win some, I'd lose some. And, I thought this year I'd really knock it out of the park and win a Waddy. But, oh well. Shit ain't the way it's supposed to go. I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of miffed that they didn't even read any of it, which really bummed me out. But I'm not like pissed about it. I'm just, kind of like, ow, whatever. I guess because I'm used to disappointment. So, being let down and not winning something is normal for me. Because, I don't know how to process a victory half the time. That's my lot in life. Um, I don't know. That's why I've been hesitant to like, enter contests half the time because this stems back to 7 years ago. Fuck off Twitter. There we go. This stems back to 2012 actually. Like, what the fuck happened in 2012? Tell me. Tell us. Please tell us. Like, okay, I'll tell you. 2012. How did I get a hold of these fuckers? I think I found them online. Publish America. If you know what I'm talking about, you might know where this story is going, or you might not. I submitted one of my stories that I'd written in 2011. I'd finished the first 5 parts of it in 1 year. That's how fast I wrote. A short story, Heaven's Dark Harbinger Saga, parts 1 through 5. And they accepted it. They liked it. I guess. I don't really fucking know. But I got fast tracked. They sent me a contract. I signed it. And I got published in 2012. And the book is on Amazon. But it says it's temporarily unavailable. This is where it gets to be a clusterfuck. Yeah. Publish America fucked me over. I mean, they literally fucked me over. Like, they said they were going to keep in contact with me. Fuck off Twitter. They were going to keep in contact with me They never did that. I got reached out to like once or twice, and that was it. Um, they're either a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid scheme, just hands down. So stay the fuck away from them. Heed my story, please. Heed it. I swear. What else? I called them to get released from my contract because I was pissed the day I called them because they weren't keeping in touch with me and whatnot. And because I would check my emails and shit, and I didn't get anything from them hardly. Like one email in like a year. Yeah, it was bad. And I told him I wanted released, and I was pissed and shit. And the woman on the other was like, "Don't take that tone with me. Don't use foul language." Like, who the fuck are you talking to? And she hung up. And then I think I called them again, or it might have been the same day. It's been 7 years. I'm trying to remember everything. Let me think. What happened? I called them. I think it was the second time I called them, and I got a different receptionist, and I'm like, "Do you even know what's going on with your company?" And she's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "You guys have a lawsuit against you." And she gets that like quiet. She gets quiet, and she's like, "I don't know anything about a lawsuit." Literally that tone of voice. I go to their Facebook page, and there is this one person who has multiple people attached to a lawsuit against them for Publish America not paying their royalties that they earn because there was a huge complaint about how authors and writers attached to them were not getting their royalties like they were supposed to. So I'm like, that's great. There's another red flag. And then the biggest red flag, they changed their fucking name to America Star Books. Yeah, fun shit. Fuck off, Instagram. So I haven't really sought out any companies. I haven't sought out self-publishing because of that. Like, it really hurt. And here's the icing on the fucking cake. Remember I said I got my book published? You're probably thinking, "Oh God, don't tell me. Don't say it. Oh no, what happened?" Well, yeah, it is bad. It's really bad. You know how when you have dreams of getting published, company's gonna send you your own copy of your book? That didn't happen with me. I had to buy my own book. Yeah, I thought I would get a complimentary copy of my own book. Nope. I didn't buy it. I looked at my book. I didn't buy it for like 2 years. Cause I'm thinking like, okay, they're gonna send me a copy eventually. And their big thing is they want you to send them money so you can buy all these expensive ass press kits and stuff. And I'm like, I don't have that kind of money. I really don't. I'm on disability. I can't afford that kind of shit. So I found my book on Amazon. It was 20 fucking dollars. So I bought it. And when I bought it, I felt so shitty about it. Like, I wasn't proud of it. I was just disappointed and hurt. And right now that book is sitting in storage. I thought I brought it home with me, but apparently I didn't. So when I go to storage again, I will dig it out and I'll show you. But yeah, like, it was just, it hurt. It hurt me. It upset me. And I think there were 3 calls. Or no, I called them 3 different times. That's right, 3 different times. Now I remember. Because the first call I made was, I think, in 2012. And it was for a promotional thing they were doing, supposedly, Yeah, supposedly they were taking my book overseas to Germany and all this bullshit. Total fucking scandal. Like, if you send us a couple bucks or something, your book will get a spotlight in the show. Dumbass me, I sent them $20. Yeah, bad fucking experience. Not going with them again. Never. Fuck them. But you have a contract. Yeah, I know I have a contract. I don't know. I think it was like a 7 or I don't even remember how long the contract lasted for. Honestly, like that's how bad it's. That's how long it's been since I actually ever thought about Publish America, aka America Star Books. So, yeah, it was bad. It was a nightmare. It hurt. It hurt me more because I told my mother, and going back to that bullshit again. I told my mother, I was like, hey, I got published, and I was so proud of myself for getting published and shit. What'd she do? Laughs in my face. Yep, laughed at me. No joke. Laughed in my face. So, yeah, it's hard to feel proud of your craft when your own birth parent just laughs at you. When you tell them that you finally did something that you're proud of, and they don't even want to recognize you for your talent. Of course, that's another story too, because like I've been writing. This is basically going to be a whole writing about me thing, because I've talked about my writing before, but not fully. So I've been writing for a good when did I start? 2001? 18 years worth of writing. And I started out with poetry and then stories and then my Star Wars fanfic. Actually, my first story was about Amy Jacobs, and that's a whole nother video to do. Then I did my Star Wars fanfic, and then more poetry, and then over the years I did other stories and shit. Well, my mother got a hold of 2 of my poem books and threw them away because she didn't like that I was writing erotica. So, that hurt my feelings and it pissed me the fuck off too. Because I had one half of a story in one book that got thrown in the trash. So I have the other half in another notebook. So I have to rewrite the first half. Then I had a whole nother story completely finished. I had like one more sex scene to write in it. And she found it, threw it in the trash because she didn't like it. Because she had the habit of coming in my room, going through my stuff, and throwing out or taking stuff away that she did not like. It was, it's annoying. So frustrating. It drove me nuts. Even, this is how bad she is. Like, I would hang tons of different chicks up on my wall, and she'd bitch about the cleavage. Like, what the fuck do you care? I even asked, like, what? Do you want me to have a bunch of cocks hanging up on my wall? Would that make you happy? No. Ugh. So what does she do when she sees a bunch of cleavage pics she doesn't like? She takes a Sharpie and scribbles over the cleavage. Yeah. And that was years ago. But still, like growing up in this house, it sucked ass. And yeah, I do want to move out, but money and shit, trying to work on getting other stuff paid off first, then work on other shit. But anyway, my writing. So I've been writing for 18 years. And my stuff has gone from poetry to stories to novels. And I've evolved in my writing so much. And I'm proud of my craft now. I really am. And there's been hiccups throughout my writing. I've had setbacks, I've had downtimes, I've had, just overall shit inspiration half the time to where, it's hard to focus on it or I lose interest in it. I went through my dark period. I went through my crazy period. um, it's rough and it's hard to find, like, it's hard to stay with it sometimes. Like, it's hard to find the right inspiration, the right mood, the moment, getting the rhythm, getting into the rhythm of it. And when I got a laptop, I graduated from notebook paper because, I hand wrote a lot of shit. And then I was typing, so I was happy with my laptop. I'm like, yeah, I can type my stuff up now. Woo. So I was doing that. And then my laptop took a shit on me. Fucking virus. Oh, so sad. I lost, let's see. I had an Underworld fanfic. Fuck off. I had I had an Underworld fanfic. God damn it, go away, Twitter. I had an Underworld fanfic. I had I had Star Wars Endgame. That was beautiful. I lost that. I had another vampire story called No, Know. Lost that. I'm counting on my foot with my fingers, so I'm trying to remember everything. There was some other stuff I lost as well, poems and whatnot. I was so mad. You would have liked the Underworld fanfic for real because it was so good, and it was ahead of its time. Why? Because I included LGBT characters in it. That was 2009, so that was a decade ago. That was when I was into Futanari and stuff, just the beginning stages of it. And I was like, man, I'm gonna throw some trans people in my story. It turned out really fucking good. I loved it. Oh man. Thankfully, um, me being me, I actually wrote down the beginning of the plot, so I still have that in storage. So I'll be rewriting that eventually, and it's going to be the same story, same characters, no changes, just rewriting it. It's just, I love my writing. My work changes every which way. I mean, there's sometimes I'll look at my work and won't recognize it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, it is mine. But it's been rough. Like, when I lose stuff, that's a part of my soul that's gone. And then I have to figure out, do I really want to get that part of my soul back? Or am I good with it gone? It's hard. Like, I started out with, like, I showed you the pens I wrote with. That was cool. What else? Like, I went from handwriting to typing to handwriting again to typing. Because I got a virus on my first laptop, and that one has been through the ringer. Whew. Let's see. What happened with that? The first major thing was the power cord. I ripped that fucker so many times. Oh, it was so retarded. Ripped it up. Because it got stuck between the bed and the wall, so, being a genius, I'm like, yank, yank, yank. And I gave it a hard yank. Tore the fucking cord. So that made me mad. Then and this is an old Dell laptop too, with the little stem part. You know what I'm talking about. That you have to hook into it and shit. That came loose. $130 later, it was soldered back into place. Yeah, I paid that much. Then it wouldn't. It kept turning off. And so began the process of me quick saving. Yeah. You know how that is when you have a computer or a laptop that decides to just randomly shut off by itself. Yeah, that was fun. So much shit kept getting lost because I'd have to rewrite what I wrote and try to remember exactly what I rewrote Oh, that drove me nuts. Oh, 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 the pain of it. Oh, nose. Fuck you, Time Hop. Then keys started coming off. Fuck off, Twitter. Keys started coming off of the keyboard. Then I got mad at it one night and I punched the middle of it and dimmed the fucking screen. Yes, I did that. I was mad because something wasn't working. It was either iTunes wasn't loading or the story I was working on wasn't loading or the internet wasn't cooperating. I forgot what it was. I got pissed and punched it. I was like, fuck. So that was nice. And then it just stopped turning on altogether. Oh no, I had a virus and that I went down to save my work before my stepdad reset it. I didn't get to save my work. Fake cry, but still I was sad. Bummer. But, like I said, the plot came back for Endgame, which was nice. And then I had all my other stuff, but just the fact that I had, because with Endgame, I had at least 50 or 60 pages typed. Yeah. And Underworld fanfic had, I want to say 40 or so. So yeah, I lost a lot of fucking shit. And to rewrite all that, that's going to be fun. So I have to be in the mood for that, you know? It's a mood thing. You know, if you're a method writer or author, you know, you got to be in the mood for it. You got to find your niche, or whatever the hell it is to get you in the mood. That's one. Haven't even had soda yet today. Trying to cut back on that. Because that shit makes me be tired. So, yeah. And then after the virus, you know, I was kind of hesitant to write again. And then it started shutting off by itself, like I said before. So that kind of off-put me. And it drove me nuts. So. Ugh. And then it just shut off altogether. I couldn't get it to turn on at all. It drove me crazy. And I was like, you probably just need a new power supply. Turns out I needed a new power supply. So I just bought the second half of the cord off eBay. It came back to life. It came back to me. And I'd gotten a new laptop by then. This was, goddamn, when was that? Oh no, we got a new desktop computer. And then I was able to evac all my shit off my laptop. Here's something that's really funny. When I say evac, and I evac my stuff, I automatically think back to Star Trek Generations after the Enterprise D had crashed on that planet. I don't remember its name. And the shuttlecraft, the shuttles are, you know, leaving the saucer section to go to the ships in space that are in orbit and stuff. That's what I say when I say I'm evacing my stuff. I am a Trekkie. I've always been a Trekkie. But yeah, that's one of the things, like when I say I'm evacing my shit, like thumb drive in, load it up, disconnect the thumb drive, fuck you, Twitter. And, you know, I plug it into another USB hub and it's safe. So, yeah, that's how I roll. Still a kid at heart. I know it's a long ass video too. Fuck. But, yeah. And then after we got the desktop computer, years later I got a new laptop and evac'd everything again to my new laptop. So I've had my new laptop ever since. I'm happy with it. It's my baby. I love it. Terabyte of space. Yep. Beautiful fucking thing. I love it. Oh, it's so much fun. It's pretty, shiny. It's a Dell. Oh god. So anyway, the moral of the story is have some peanut butter and jelly. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, PB&J is good shit. No, the moral of this fucking video is stay away from America Star Books because they're fucking predatory and shit, and they're retarded, and probably a scam. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, stay away from America Star Books. If you're looking to get published and shit, and I've actually researched this shit last year. If you really want to get your work published, depending on what you have going on, my suggestion, Image Comics. Like, no shit. They have the best deal in terms of offers. With Image Comics, if you submit your work and it doesn't work out, you get to retain all your original work. They don't take, that's the big deal with them, is you get to retain all your original work. Look them up. I swear, it's no joke. It's the best fucking deal I've ever seen. I'm tempted to do it, but not yet. I'm not quite in the mode for submitting work, to be honest, because I don't feel like it. I'm not in submission mode. But yeah, so that's the story of my writing journey, basically. So I've had my rises, I've had my falls, currently in a light fall, I should say, since I didn't win the Waddies this year. Bummer. Maybe 2020 will be a different year. I don't know. Still hoping for something good to come out of this shit. I don't know. But that's just me. Shit happens. I have a bad day, but I'm alright. I'm not like having a major meltdown about it. Like, now, if I'd have lost this, say, 2006 or so, yeah, I would have had a goddamn meltdown. Yeah, I would have. My meltdown would have been fucking catastrophic. What do you mean by catastrophic, man? Well, dude, let me tell you. I wouldn't be talking to you, obviously. I would be sitting on my bed, rocking back and forth, picking at all my scabs, so I'd be bleeding profusely, and probably throwing on a game to play, and blowing fuckers away depending on what I had. What came out in 06? Oh! I would have been playing the Warriors. That's what I would have been playing. I would have been playing the fuck out of the Warriors, beating down the cops, beating down other gang members, beating down civilians, beating down the Lizzies, beating down just every motherfucker in the game because I was pissed. Grrr! That's just me. So, yeah. If you're a writer or an author like me, you know what I'm talking about. I will get to you in a second, dude. Damn. One of my friends just commented on my post. I'll check it out then. Also, I shaved, so shave, trim, all that shit. Not to be honest, I like this. I do feel like, I don't know. I feel sort of attractive, but not very much. But yeah, it's whatever. So yeah, that's another video to do. Fun times. So till next time, like and subscribe. But don't please. Okay? Okay.